Hey guys, welcome to another channel of the Queen Comics wife. Another stream tonight. Excited to be here. Sorry I haven't been here all weekend. I literally have been honest to God busy with work and life and all the fun stuff that we call, fun life. Um, so I'm so glad to see everybody in tonight. I'm sorry that I'm not wearing the crown tonight. I am not prepared to wear the crown tonight. I've had a very lousy, shitty day. So I really don't want to dress up or wear anything comfortable. I just want to be in my pajamas. I'm in my pajamas right now and wearing my hat and just doing my thing. So let's look at who's in the chat tonight. First off, we have John Ambler. Of course, he's first, and he goes strikes again. So he's so happy he's back. He's in the chat first and part of everybody's moment to shine. So, John, congratulations on being in the chat first, love. So glad you could be. And then we have Shelf Frogs. She goes, "Damn it, John, you beat me again." Get them, Shelf Frogs. Get them. And then we have Panda, of course, Panda Simone. Hey, sweetheart, how are you doing today? I hope everything's going well. We have Comics Dad, Hi, Love My Life. I'm glad to see you in as well. And I know Deborah told me that she would be in a little bit. She's working. This is her busy work day, so she's probably just working right now. So she said she'll pop in when she can, which is fine. I'll be ready whenever she gets in. But hi everybody. Haven't talked to you guys in a while. I talked to the girls mostly, but um, hello again, and welcome to the new stream coming out tonight. Um, so make sure that everybody can hear me correctly. Am I good? Can all of you hear me? If anybody can't hear me, please let me know so I can fix it. Or if I'm too low or anything, please let me know. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So, first thing is, we are going to talk about my favorite topic this week, my jumping spiders. I have babies coming out of the wazoo. They're still in the nest with mama. They do not want to come out of the nest just yet. I think they're still eating their yolk because they are coming out little by little, not that many. And a lot of them are still in the sack with mama. Mama came out twice already. I gave her two crickets in her cage. It looked like she has hunted and eaten, which is awesome. She actually ate something, so that's a good thing because she's getting her nourishments from having the babies. But the little ones, I don't think are ready to leave the nest. So I'm gonna give another week or so, and I'm probably gonna start moving to different enclosures. I was doing a lot of research on baby jumping spiders because it's my first time being a breeder, technically. And from what I'm reading, they will come out when they're ready. You put them in their enclosures and you start feeding them fruit flies. You have to wait till at least a half a size of a fruit fly. So they're almost there, not fully, but they're almost there. So probably another week, I'll be taking them out and putting them in their own enclosures, which is little containers, and I'll start feeding them every couple of days, so they can grow and get big. So yeah, they're doing great. They're growing perfect. I love them. They're adorable. They have little eyes like their mama. They're so freaking cute. I love them to death. My 5-year-old is going absolutely insane because she loves jumping spiders. So it's just really cool because not only am I raising pumpkins babies, but my daughter is learning about how spiders are born and what they look like and how to take care of them. And it's giving her like a scientific lesson on how it works and how life finds a way, which is really cool because it's teaching her about the circle of life basically. Um so yeah, so I'm really excited for that. They are adorable, like I said. Oh my god, they're so cute. Little beady eyes are so adorable. But I am so happy that I got to have this experience with Pumpkin. It's really cool that she has laid her first nest. She will lay two more or less in her lifespan. So we're at least expecting one or two more. And the more they have, the more eggs will be in the sack, so she could have more babies. So what's really cool is I don't know if I told you guys or not. I found a local pet store here in our area who will be willing to take the babies that are too many extras. So if I have another sack that happens next time and there's 300 babies, they are willing to take the babies at a price per baby for me, so I can sell them, and that way I'm not overwhelmed with trying to find out how I can get breeding licenses and everything to sell them in Pennsylvania. What I might do is, if I want to go down that route, I am going to consider looking at how much it would be to sell them privately, because even though I could sell them to this pet store, they're only going to take $20 a jumping spider. Pumpkin is a rare species of jumping, so her babies can go about $80 each. So I'm like, would it be worth me getting my license for breeding and just breed them and then just sell them and make money off of them? Because I want them to go to good homes. I want people who are really know how to take care of them, take care of Pumpkin's next generation. And like I said, some of the babies that I have left over are going to be here in the house in enclosures, and then other ones will be going into the garden to basically live out their lives. And like I said before, when they're in captivity, they live a lot shorter lifespans. So being in the garden, they'll have a longer life to live, which will be awesome to have. And plus, when I'm working in the garden, I'll see them once in a while jumping around and everything. So it'll be nice. Um, but yeah, so that's the new update for the babies. Not much of an update yet. We're still waiting for them to pop out. But mommy's doing great. She looks amazing. I believe she ate, because, like I said, she has a rounder abdomen now. When they are hungry, they have a very thin abdomen. So she's actually fed. So I'm glad that happened, because now she's getting a thicker abdomen, which is great. That means she's actually feeding. So yeah, we're just waiting on babies now. So hopefully by next week, when I do my next stream next week, I will have an enclosure update so you can see what they look like as little babies. So we're hoping they grow a little bit more this week. And Comic Dad goes, nope. He doesn't have to be around them. So those are my babies. But yeah, so I've had a very rough day. I have not been prepared tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I am not fully prepared. My day was absolute shit. And it started off as a good day. I had a great day at work. Wasn't that bad. I got a lot of my work done that I needed to get done. I wasn't stressed or anything. And then I got off work and I went to the grocery store. Well, technically the convenience store, so I can go get um, basically a cheap meal, because we were really busy tonight. My 5-year old had kindergarten orientation tonight, and my older daughter had her ballet classes tonight. So literally, we had back to back things going on. So I went to the convenience store to get some food. So I didn't have to cook tonight because I had no time to cook. Just a fast dinner, something easy. And as I was there, unfortunately, I ran into somebody um, who made me very uncomfortable. Um, what? Um, so I was at the drinking station. Come a second, can I please talk? So I was at the drinking station, and I'm getting drinks from me and Comics Dad, because I got the girls some water because they like water. And this dude in a dress, I'm gonna say it like that, um, a trans a trans dude. Comics that calls them Transformers. Trans dude walked up to me, and don't get me wrong, I don't care how you live your life. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do, because as a Christian, my belief is to not judge you. Only God judges. So I don't care what you do, but don't push it on me. And that's how I feel about it. Well, I'm at the drink station, and this dude walks over and he starts flirting with me, calling me cute and stuff. And I said, listen, I'm married and I don't appreciate you trying to hit on me. And at this point, he got aggravated and he was like, well, first I went to the manager and I told the manager, like, I don't like how he's trying to touch me because he was trying to hug me. And I'm like, please don't touch me because, with autism, I don't like being touched. But even as a woman, I don't want a random person touching me. That's just weird. So, the manager tells me, she's a regular customer, so just ignore it. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to ignore it because he's trying to put his hands on me. And I said no. So I go back to the drink station and I'm really annoyed at this point. Like, I'm very annoyed. And he comes back up to me again, and I'm saying he because it's not a woman. He comes up to me again and he says, um, I wasn't trying, to upset you. He's like, I think you're really pretty. I don't care that you have a husband. I'm not a lesbian, so I'm just trying to be sweet. And I said, well, it's making me uncomfortable. Please don't do that. And then he uses the word cis on me. Now, here's my problem with this. Coming from somebody who never had a vagina or a uterus or fallopian tubes or a cervix, do not call me a cisgender. I don't care, like I said, who you are, what you do, how you live your life. That's all on y'all. You live your life the way you want. I pray for you. I pray God, gives you a wonderful home, wonderful life, great family. I pray for that for you because everybody deserves that. But here's my thing. I had a hysterectomy. People that don't know right now, I'm going to let you guys all know. I had a hysterectomy in January. Reason why I had a hysterectomy was because I had a diagnosis that made me have female problems to where I was in fetal position in pain every month. I was in constant pain. So my doctor decided the best thing to do for me is to do a hysterectomy. On top of the hysterectomy, I've also had another surgery because I went through a traumatic experience where the hysterectomy messed up and I bled out and almost died. So they had another surgery to keep me alive because I almost wasn't here anymore. So this is how I feel. And this is coming from somebody who is a woman, who I was born woman. I have this woman chromosomes. I am I have boobs, I have vagina, I have hips, I have everything like a woman, okay? My problem is this. If you've never had a baby, if you've never had a miscarriage, if you never had a menstrual cycle, if you never had emotional issues with going through all of that because your body couldn't do it, because yes, some women can't have babies, some women can't have periods, all that stuff. But at the same time, our bodies are supposed to do that, not men's. So my thing is, don't tell me that you know how I am when you've never lived in my body and know what my body does. I'm sorry, but men will never understand what it's like to go through a period, to have menstrual cramping, to have your boobs killing you every day, to have hysterectomies, miscarriages, abortions, everything. Men do not understand all that behind it. They just think that you know um we could wear a dress and makeup and walk out the door and we're women. That's not how that shit works. It's not how it works. And as a woman who's been through a hysterectomy and I've lost my chances to have children, and I've had two miscarriages in my life, I lost two beautiful babies. It pissed me off because I do not like being compared to a fucking man. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't care what you do with your life. Don't throw it in my face. Like, don't. Especially with all the shit that I've been through already, I don't need more of it. I don't want to hear it. Okay. And this dude would, and I'm gonna tell you, I was calm about it until you started getting mouthy saying like, well, I'm a woman, I have the parts. No, your hormones that you take gave you fat in your breasts. You still have a pecker. So how are you a woman if you have a pecker? I'm just being honest. And I'm very upset for being called a cis. I'm very upset about it because that is not what I want to be called. I'm a woman. I was born a woman. I'm going to die a woman. It is not my fault you have a mental illness that you won't go see a fucking doctor and take fucking medication to make yourself feel better. That's not my fault. It is not my fault that you can sit there and act like you're something you're not. I don't know what kind of mental illness that is. I'm not a doctor, but it is a mental illness because this all happened during COVID. All this shit started getting all crazy when people started losing their minds being at home all fucking day. I understand that shit, but there should have been psychiatrists or psychologists taking care of people instead of sitting there and letting them fucking do what they want and causing issues in the world. Now, that being said, I don't give a fuck what you do with your life. I don't care how you live your life. And you don't have to like me. I don't care. But it comes to a point where every woman who finds it disgusting and embarrassing to be called that word has a right to speak up, has a right to have their own opinion, has a right for to basically tell these people, sorry, you're not a woman. I'm sorry. You can pretend all you want. I'm just saying. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I lost two children. I have at 9 weeks. They were both 9 weeks. I went through a really rough time. My second miscarriage was the roughest because I was a little bit older and I wasn't expecting that to happen. And what really hurt the most about all of this, and I'm not going to lie to you, is that baby's birthday was my godmother's birthday. And that's why it hit the hardest because my godmother, who is on my arm, which I can't put, okay, there you go, who's on my arm, was my best friend. And when I found out the baby was her birthday, my heart just like was so happy and just so I didn't care about anything else. I was so happy that my child was going to share a birthday with my best friend because my best friend died in 2014. The baby was conceived in 2016. So unfortunately, the baby didn't make it. And all women um who have been through miscarriages and been through all those horrible things, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. Trust me, I can't imagine the pain in your eyes that you had to deal with when you went through it. I went through it. It was traumatic for me. It was I lost everything. That's how it felt. So my problem is, don't call me something and equal myself to you when you can't do what I can. And now that I lost the one thing that made me feel like a real woman, like I could have a baby, I don't have that anymore. And it's been hard on me, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. Not having another child has been weighing on me for so long. And I deal with it. I brush it under the rug and I say, okay, I don't want any more kids anyway. I'm fine. But in all honesty, you always want more kids. When you see a baby in a blanket and a mom's holding it, you're going to want another baby. You're going to yearn for that feeling. And unfortunately, I lost that part to make the baby. And it's not my fault. It's nobody's fault. My body just couldn't handle. I had three beautiful kids. God himself blessed me with three beautiful children. And I am so blessed by the Lord to have my babies. I love them with all my heart and soul. But I wanted one more. I did. And I didn't get my chance. So when I was in the gas station today and that dude called me a cis, whatever the hell you want to call him, it royally pissed me off. Because I'm sorry, I'm not you. I don't have a dick. I don't have, pecs. I have boobs and a vagina. So you can't just sit there and say I'm like you because you're not. You're not. Sorry. I don't care if anybody unfollows me or hates me or whatever, but I have a right to be upset. I have a right to feel the way I feel. I've been through hell and back. Hell, I almost died because of this damn surgery. But you know what? It's okay because God got me out of it. He protected me. He was right there with me through it all. And I'm here, I'm breathing, and that is the most important thing. But to everybody who is going through that lifestyle, I am going to let you guys know something. It's not okay to rub it in people's faces. You don't know women's stories. You don't know what we've been through. Some of these women that you might think you know have been through traumatic shit. And when you do that kind of shit to them, it fucks with them. So stop. And if you can't figure this shit out yourself, go get a fucking doctor and fucking get help and get medication because there's something fucking wrong with you. And I'm pissed because how I got treated. On top of that, I went back to the fucking manager of that store, and I will say it was Sheet's fucking gas station. I went to the fucking manager and I said, "Hey, this dude won't stop. Can you put?" He escorted me out to my car because he said that I was in the wrong for being upset at this dude for calling me a cisgender or whatever you want to call him. And then said because of my sticker, because I have a Trump sticker on the back of my car. I'm not gonna lie, I'll admit it. I voted for Trump. I don't care. I'm a Republican. I'm a registered Republican. I believe in, Trump. I believe in everything he does. I support him 120%. So I have a sticker on the back of my car. Because of my sticker, he was like, "You always can't get your way as a Republican," and started mouthing off. Took a picture of my license plate and said, if you come back, I'm gonna call the cops to escort you off the property." So just letting you know right now, I will never support that gas station ever again. They have lost my business completely. I am just dumbfounded on how they fucking acted. Like it makes me sick. So I am gonna say this. I had a rough day after that starting out. Because no one wants to be called that, especially women. And I understand the people who are, Democrats. I understand what they believe in. Cool. Believe what you want. Don't throw it in my face. I'm done with it. I'm just done. Today was the last fucking straw. Like it's it. It's done. Like I'm pissed because of how I got treated today. Like I said, I don't give a rat's ass what you believe in. I don't care if you think you're a fucking purple donkey. I don't care if you're a fucking three-colored fucking cat rat. I don't give a fuck. What I care about is do not compare me to anybody that I am not. And I'm not a man. And I will never be a man. I could wear a tuxedo and I could take fucking medicine to change my voice and change my body look. I can do that all fucking day long. I can grow facial hair. Hell, I got PCOS. I'm already getting fucking facial hair. But you don't see me acting like a fucking dude. I'm being serious. It bothered me today. Like, how fucking dare you? Like how fucking dare you? So you know what? That's fine. If they want to act like that, let them act like that. But I hate to tell everybody, you will be judged one day for how you treat people. And karma is a fucking bitch and she will come for your ass and she will make sure you suffer for it. That's all I got to say. Cuz when you make somebody that fucking uncomfortable because you think that you have to, and that's another thing. Why do I have to tell you what you are? If you think you're a fucking purple fucking donkey, okay, you're a purple fucking donkey. Good for you. I'm not going to call you a purple fucking donkey. Just saying. I don't have to tell you what you are. You should know what you are. If you're in your head knowing what you are, why do I have to give you recognition for it? No one should have to. If I came out and said, "Hey, Comix Dad, I'm a fucking teal fucking black / pink woodpecker," I wouldn't care what he thought. I'm a fucking woodpecker. Just saying. So my point is, you can be whatever the fuck you want. Do not push that shit on me. And don't make me feel like I'm nobody because you think because you wear a fucking dress and have a fake bra on with your fake titties in it, that you a woman. Because, honey, I'm a woman. These are real. These came out of me when I was 13 years old and they never left. Just saying. So I'm done my rant for that because I don't want to get myself upset and have an episode. I'm gonna let that shit go. But I'm just saying it was bullshit. But getting into another issue that happened today. So I was fine after that. I got over it. I actually emailed Sheets and told him exactly what happened. I was like, listen, this is what's going on, whatever. So I handled that. I get to my daughter's dance school, and there's a little girl that's in her class, her dance class, that's been calling her names and ugly and disgusting and putting her down in school, like public school, but also at her dance school. So I've been telling teachers and also the dance teachers at the dance school, hey, this is what's going on. Can you please look after it? They said, yeah, whatever. They weren't doing nothing. So I decided to say, fuck it. I asked my daughter who's her parent. My daughter pointed the parent out. I went up to the parent. I said, I have to talk to you for a second if you don't mind. I was like, listen, I don't want to be rude or anything. I was actually really nice. I was not a bitch or nothing. And I said, hey, is there any way you could talk to your daughter? Because she's been putting my daughter down, calling her ugly and disgusting and everything, and making ill noises at her and everything. So we can squish this and make sure that nothing else happens. Can you please just go talk to your daughter? So that way everything is good. And he said, that's fine. I'll take care of it. I was like, awesome. So he goes and grabs his daughter and goes talks to her. I'm talking to my daughter because she's getting ready to go in for class. The fucking owner comes out in front of parents and students and looks at me and says, is there a problem? I was like, there's no problem. Everything's fine. And she starts screaming at me. She's like, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to reprimand a child, you need to come to me first. And I said, wait, hold up a second. I said, I didn't reprimand a child. I talked to her father. So before you say anything, I went to her dad first. And all of a sudden her like demeanor changed. She's like, oh, okay, well, thank you for doing that. And the old bat, the old shriveled up fucking dinosaur, walks back into the fucking office and closed the door. So she yelled at she basically um scolded me in front of all these parents and kids without just saying, "Hey, can you come back here and talk to me?" Now, what I don't like about that shit is I'll be 38 next month. Actually, no, tomorrow I'll be my birthday is this month coming up tomorrow. So in less than 13 days, I'm gonna be 38 years old. In 13 days, I will be 38 years old. I'm a grown ass adult. My problem is if you want to talk to me, grab me, take me to the office, and I will have a conversation with you. Do not scold me in front of every fucking body in the room and treat me like I'm 2 years old. That shit ain't gonna fly. So I'm already pissed off now because I had that shit happen at the convenience store, which I let go, but then this bitch starts. So then I go to the orientation for my other daughter, and the principal's giving me fucking attitude. So it was just one thing after that, and I was so fuming. Today was not the day. I told Deborah and them one more thing, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. Like one more thing, I might fucking lose it because I'm that fucking close. And thankfully, nothing else happened. But it's just been a fucking day, and I'm sorry to rant to you guys about it, but it's been a fucking day. I have been so fucking pissed all day. I normally don't get this upset, but it was just one thing after another and it wouldn't stop. And I was just done. So, um, yeah, sorry guys for that. I had to get it off my chest to let you guys know why I was in a bitchy mood. Because I am kind of in a bitchy mood. If you guys can tell, I apologize. I've been going through a lot today. It was not a good day for me at all. Um, I have not had this kind of a day in so long. Um, and for all you that didn't know, the reason why I didn't talk in comics chat the other night, comics dad's chat, I had a autistic episode. So an autistic episode for adults is where we have a not a tantrum, but more like a breakdown. Um, I don't feel like I'm here. Like my mind, I know I'm in the room, but my mind is shut down, and I start crying, and I go through like this whole entire like freaking out and everything. And comics had turned around and he said, hold on to you guys because I literally lost it. And I haven't done that. And I don't have my episodes like that at all. Like they're not that bad. They get bad, but they only get that bad when I'm having a really shitty day. And I have to take medicine to help keep me leveled because If I have too much anxiety is when it kicks in. It gets really bad. So tonight I came home from dance school. I had to take the medicine because I knew if I didn't, it was going to be bad, and I would have to cancel the stream because you can ask the ladies in the chat. It was so bad that night. I was literally going through it for 4.5 hours. I had the episode for 4.5 hours. I haven't had that bad in so long, so it was rough. Um, and the one thing about Tomby, and I'm gonna say this, Tomby, I have to tell you, thank you for sharing that you're on the spectrum because it meant so much to me that someone understood how I was feeling. So thank you because Tomby moves his hands, and if you guys ever watch my stream, I do this a lot. It's a calming mechanism with autism. I do it a lot, and then I rub my forehead a lot too. So if you ever see me doing all that stuff, just say cut it out if it's bothering you. It is a it's a comforting thing. It helps me keep calm and not have an episode. But unfortunately, the other night I just couldn't control that one. Sometimes I can't tell when they're coming on. It just instant and it gets bad. So thank you guys for understanding why I didn't talk much in the chat the other night. Um, my health, my mental health is more important than anything else. My health is more important. So I needed a minute that night. I needed a break. And I put it this way, the episode was so bad, I passed out. I actually went to sleep early because I was just so my mind was just so exhausted. I passed out. So thank you guys a lot, seriously, for understanding. Um, oh my God, John. John's putting freaking tools in there saying this is not a drill. Nope, this one isn't it either, and it's a freaking plunger and a hammer. Whatever, John. So yeah, what a great day Comics Wife had, right, guys? I had an awesome day. Let me tell you. I went through a lot and I'm so mentally exhausted from it. Um I love you, Deborah. Thank you for that. Yeah, so just let's make it a happy night now because you know all that bullshit is over. Let's make it a happy night. So over the weekend, um not the bad parts of the weekend, the good parts. Over the weekend, Comics Dad, my mother-in-law and the kids and myself went saw on King of Kings. Was really good. Um, I have a few things that I'm not happy with. I feel like, in my personal opinion, because of the actors that played the parts, it just didn't seem more spiritual. It seemed more like just reading a script. Um, I like Minnow. Minnow is, by the way, Minnow. I'm not sponsored or anything. Minnow is an app that you can get for your children. It's a Christian app. They have tons of stories and movies and videos and just fun things for kids to do. It's about $8 a month. Um, I love it. I love my kids watch it. My 5 year old explained the death of Christ. And the way she explained it, it was words that we were like, wait, how the hell did you know that word? So she's learning from Minnow, which is awesome. Deborah, King of Kings is a Christian movie that came out in theaters. It is the story of Jesus and how he lived and how he was born, lived, and died. It's for Easter. It's still out in theaters. It was really cute. It was a really cute kids movie. I will say it was good. Will I say it was perfect? No. The one thing I can say that the guy that played Jesus did, which I thought was beautiful, was when they were putting Jesus on the cross and they put his plaque that they wrote Jesus Christ of Nazareth on top. Um, when he's collapsing on the cross and he says, God, why have you forsaken me? What was so beautiful was the guy that played Jesus, he not only said it in English, but before he said it in English, he said it in Aramaic. 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 How you say it? I can't say because my accent. But he said it in the original language of Jesus Christ. And then he said it in English so kids could understand. But I thought that was so cool how they incorporated that with the English language. I thought that was beautiful done. I thought it was awesome. Um, yeah, it's for children, Deborah. It is a it's an animated movie. You can look it up. It's called King of Kings. Angel Studios makes it, and Arameric. I can't say it, John. My fucking accent. I can't do it. The comic stack can say it better than I can. Aramaic, however you say it, I can't say it. But anyway, um, but no, Deborah, it's a really good movie. It's about, like I said, the life, the death of Jesus. It walks you through parts of the stories of the Bible, like him healing the blind man, him healing the man that was paralyzed, healing the man that passed away and died, and he brought him back from the dead. Um, Meeting Mary, who was the prostitute, and said, now I am yours, you are my, like, basically, like it was just really good. It was really good for, thank you, John, Aramaic. There you go. And it was just really good for kids. Now, as an adult, I wish it was more spiritual. Like it was more like you would feel that the way they were talking. Unfortunately, because of the cast they picked, they're not Christian, so it wasn't, whatever. Drawn Aramaic, fine, I said it, okay. So it wasn't as good as I was hoping, but it was a good movie. It was pretty good. Um, I enjoyed it. Like I said, it had some really cool things to it. But the kids loved it. Um, my 10-year-old had a lot of questions about it, which I could answer for her. Um, because my kids are, they believe in Jesus. They have faith like I do. And I tell them all the time, I will never force it on them, but they want to believe. And that is something that as a parent I am so proud of, because my daughters are learning to be followers of Christ, and they are learning to follow the Bible, and they're learning to understand who Jesus was. So I'm so happy that they're going down that road, and they're learning to grow with Christ and be Christian women, and just spread his word like I would. Yeah, I mean, the movie was good. Like I said, it wasn't perfect, but it was good. Me personally, I'd rather have waited till it came out on streaming and paid $20 to see it. We paid $50 for all of us to go watch it. And personally, for me, it wasn't worth $50 sitting down watching a movie in a movie theater when I could have paid $20, downloaded it, watch it from the house, went and got popcorn at the grocery store for like $2. They charge $20 for popcorn. Can you guys believe that shit? A fucking tub of popcorn is almost $20. Like what the fuck? When I was a kid, it was like $6, and you got a soda. And movie theaters are getting expensive. So, me personally, I won't go to the movie theater. I rather just wait till it gets on the streaming network, and I'll pay the $20 or whatever it's cost, and I'll just rent it or whatever, and let the kids have fun with that. It's cheaper than going. I mean, you're basically renting when you go to the freaking movie theater. You're renting because you're spending one fee to see the movie one time. With Amazon, I can spend $20 and see the movie at least twice, because you have 48 hours to watch it. So we can watch it once or twice, and we get our money's worth. I'm just saying. Thank you, Deborah, for that. So if anybody, Deborah put it in there, please like and follow the and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get more people in the chat and just have fun and laugh and enjoy our night and vent, like Comix Wife is venting tonight. And also, you don't have to, but if you want to, it means a lot. If you would ever like to donate and support the chat, you're more than welcome to support the channel. My link is in there for PayPal. Deborah just added it on there for me. Like I said, I would never ask for anybody's money or anything. Whatever proceeds that we made from it, like whatever money came in from it, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's not going to me. It's going to Comix Kids, because they need clothes for the summer. So if anybody wants to donate to the chat, or to the channel, just letting you guys know, it won't go to me. It goes to Comix Kids for summer clothes. That's what that link is for, to support them and give them all the clothes they want for the summer. Because that's what I want to do with my money. I don't want to spend it on my channel. I don't want to spend it on myself. I'd rather use that money and get my kids the things that they need. So thank you so much if you do. And if you don't, welcome to my channel anyway. I love having you guys here. and you can hear me bitch and complain all you want. It's okay. If you don't want to, I'm sorry. But some days I'm gonna have great streaming where I'm like talking and laughing. And days I'm gonna be a bitch and get mad like I am right now because I had a really shitty day. But yeah, but thank you guys, all of you, for just being here and supporting me and just being wonderful. Um, so yeah. So I do want to bring up a few things I wanted to talk about tonight. Hey Air, how are you, love? You didn't miss much. You hear me? I was ranting. The chat could probably catch you up on all the bullshit. Well, Comics Dad probably will because he's pretty good at talking all that shit out. But basically, I had a really rough day. I explained what happened on my whole entire day, how bad my day was, everything that happened today. They all now know what happened today. Just a whole big mess. It really was. And it was just a really shitty day. But you know what? We're going to have fun tonight and laugh and talk and just have a good time. So, the next thing I wanted to talk about was I found a new TV show. I found a new TV show that I am not going to lie. I'm only in the third episode. I think I'm in the third episode. But for some reason, I can't stop watching it. I love it. I think it's really good and really the actors in it are freaking phenomenal. It's called The Chosen. So basically, what this show is about, and I know a lot of people are not Christians, which I get that, but I like Christian movies and stuff. I've always been that way. But The Chosen is a Christian TV show, and it's based off the lives of the disciples and Jesus Christ himself. You meet the disciples in many different ways. What is really cool about this TV show is Matthew, who's one of the disciples of Jesus, is portrayed. He was the tax man, as you guys know. Matthew was the tax man, but it was portrayed as Matthew having Asperger's. And if you don't know what Asperger's is, you guys, it's an autism spectrum. It's off the spectrum of autism, so it's part of autism. And the way the actor played this out, he's not autistic, but it was phenomenal how he did it. And it opens your eyes to thinking about Jesus loved everybody, no matter who they were, no matter how they were, how they looked. He never judged. So having a character like that in this really opens your eyes to know, like, doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, you are so loved. And it's just so beautiful and it's so good. I love it. I love it so far. I'm on my third episode, like I said. The last episode I watched was called Jesus Loves All the Children. And it was about Jesus being out on his own. He was camping, and all these kids showed up, and he was just really kind to them and ministering to them. It was just really good. Um, it's a good show. And then like they introduced Mary, they introduced Simon. I don't think they introduced Peter yet. If I don't remember. But they introduced a few different characters. And it really opens your eyes to everything. And you know what's really cool about this show? And I'm being honest, a lot of people, a lot of ministers and preachers, they don't talk about Jesus in between his preaching. They talk about him being born. They talk about him turning 30, and they talk about him preaching to people and then dying on the cross. But this show is like an in between. It shows you how he traveled to start preaching out to people. It shows who he was, how humble he was, but he just loved being a carpenter. And when he made something, he would go, "This is good. It's good." And it's just the guy that played Jesus did an awesome job, beautiful job. I Chef Kiss, beautiful job. I love this show, and it really shows you a side of Jesus that we would want to know. And I'm gonna tell you, if that's what he was really like in life, he must have been an incredible person because he made him just be like this wonderful, genuine, good person that just loved the world and loved people. And you know what? The Bible says that. But the way they did it, it shows you a side of Jesus where he wasn't ministering yet. He wasn't, being a pastor yet. He was just living his life and getting around and slowly introducing himself to people. And it was great. It's a great show so far. Like I said, I'm not fully there yet until like the first season. I only started the third episode. I fell in love with it. It's really good. So if anybody wants to see The Chosen, I say completely go see it. It's on. The only thing I found out it's free is it's on Amazon Video or Prime Video. If you have Prime, it's free on Amazon Video. That's where I found it. Um, I believe it's also on. Uh, I want to say it was like Apple. I don't remember, but you had to pay for it. So Amazon Videos only it was free on, but like I said, it was good. Please go see it and enjoy it if you want to watch it. I love it. I think it's awesome. Um, but Deborah goes, "Oh, I thought it was similar to Sons of Anarchy." No, it's not, Deborah. It's far from that. It's far from it. It is like that's sinning. Sons of Anarchy is sinning. Just saying. But I've seen Sons of Anarchy, and it was really good. Me and Comics had watched it 2 years ago, I think. Now we watched the whole series. He got me all into it. But yeah, he wanted to watch the one with the Mexican gang, but I already saw Sons of Anarchy. I'm good. I don't want to see the other one. I'm fine. I think it was called the what was it? It was I think it was called Mayans or something like that. I forgot what it was called. But Comics that wanted me to see it. But I was like, no, I don't want to watch that one. Oh, Eric thought Sons of Anarchy was supposed to be a movie. Yeah, I liked it. Like I said, it wasn't bad. Um, and it's really fucked up. That show was really fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of shit happened. I was like, wow, this is crazy. So yeah, so it was good. I mean, like I said, it wasn't my thing. So the next thing I want to talk about, and this is where I've been telling you guys that when I get updates, I'll let you know. So last time we talked, or it was maybe it was the week before that, I had told you guys I watched Ghost Adventures. And that one of the guys that plays on Ghost Adventures, his name is Aaron. He's one of the Ghost Adventures crew members. His wife hired a hitman to get him killed and murder him because she fell in love with a pen pal in a prison, and he talked her into getting him killed so they could be together. So recently she went up to the courts with her lawyer. She tried denying that she didn't do anything, but she already admitted prior to that she did try to get someone to kill him because she was in love with the other guy. So we haven't heard anything yet about what they're gonna do. As far as I know, she just showed up. They talked to her. She tried denying it. The judge didn't listen to her bullshit, and basically was like, "Okay, well, you already admitted you were gonna kill him, so you can't take it back." Basically, the dude that she had relations with through pen pal, the murderer in the prison, he was there because technically he was I guess he was like a witness, I guess. I don't know, unless they charged him with being a part of it. I don't know. They didn't mention anything about him. They just said that he was in there when she had her lawyer. So either he admitted to something and got her screwed, or they're accusing him as well, and they're probably gonna take them both down. I don't know. But I'm waiting on the trial to figure out what happened. Aaron has officially filed divorce 13 days ago, which is great because he needed that. He's having a rough time emotionally, which I understand. I mean, somebody trying to fucking kill you, I'd be pissed off too and upset too. Especially with the love of your life. He loved that woman, and she just woke up one day and said, "Fuck, I'm gonna kill you." Like, who does that? You know? So, I'm still watching it and figuring out. They didn't show the case number error. They just showed her in the courtroom, basically trying to deny that she did anything. The judge said that she was lying, and you saw the other guy in there as well with her. So like I said, I don't know if they're making him a accessory to murder, or if he ratted her out. I don't know. They haven't said anything yet. I'm still trying to wait on that. There's no case number. They won't release a case number from the source that I'm looking at. So I'm just patiently waiting to see if there's any more updates on this, so we can figure it out and let you guys know. Um, I feel bad for Aaron because Aaron's a really good dude. You could tell he's a laid back, chilled guy, and she's killing him for what reason? Because you don't want to be married anymore? Like because you fell in love with a convicted felon over fucking pen pals? Like I'm sorry, you wrote one fucking letter and he's your love of your life. How the fuck did that happen? I'm not gonna say how that could happen, Deborah. Just saying. Anyway, um, just saying though. You can't fall in love that quickly, unfortunately, but apparently through pen and paper you can. Just saying. Um, yeah, I know, Deborah, and it's crazy. Um, it's just crazy how it all happened. Because hold on, I'm gonna read Shellfrog. Shellfrog said that guy is Grant Amato. Killed his parents and brother because they stopped funding his online camera girlfriend. Oh shit! Wait, that's the guy that she's with? Am I correct on that, Shellfrog? Is that the guy that she's actually trying to mess with? Because here's the thing, Aaron did not deserve this. Okay, the way it happened, Aaron was filming. He was filming with the guys in a different state, and they were in production. They were actually filming and working together and recording. And a random officer just came up and said, "Hey, I need to talk to you." And they thought that it was a joke, so they kept recording it because I've seen the recording of the incident. And the cop tells Aaron, "Hey, um, your wife's out to kill you. Your wife um is literally hiring a hitman to get you killed." And you could see Aaron's face. It went like white, like he went pale as a damn ghost. I mean, he's on Ghost Hunters, but he went pale as a fucking ghost. And I felt bad for him because I'm like, damn, like you're at your job, you're making money to support everybody, you're filming, and you get that fucking response. Like, who does that to someone? I'm sorry, but this is how I feel. If I'm unhappy with you and I don't love you anymore, then fucking get a divorce. Fuck it. Just divorce and walk the fuck away. Why kill someone? I'm just saying. Like, what is the point of it? So, Shellfrog says yes. Oh my god, that's fucking insane, dude. I'm sorry, but she should be. I'm sorry. I wish they had the electric chairs because people like that need to be shocked. I'm sorry. If you have that mindset as a murderer, then you need to go. And my thing is like this. I hope every murderer believes in Christ when they die and they ask for forgiveness when they die, because I believe in my whole heart, no matter what you've done in this life, no matter how bad you were in this life, if you truly ask for forgiveness, I believe you go to heaven. Do I believe everybody has a chance? Uh, Fully. I fully believe that anybody has a right to go to heaven. But there should be a special place where they are judged for the shit they pulled, and she should be one of them. Because how can you sit there and kill the love of you call the love of your life because you wrote a fucking letter to somebody, and because you apparently fell in love over a fucking letter? I'm sorry. Anybody could write a fucking letter and say I love you on it. Just saying. Um, So, Deborah says this is wild story. Erin is the only one I like on that show. She's dangerous. Yeah, she is, Deborah. Unfortunately, she really is, and she denied it at the court date. I think it was yesterday or today, but she denied it, even though she admitted to it, and that's why she got arrested. So she tried to take her words back, but the judge wasn't having that shit. He's like, I'm not having that. Um, Deborah goes, I don't write letters. I go to vine yards and seduce young Italians. Oh my God, Deborah, you're so nasty. Oh my God. So John goes, I be back. What's this about officers? It's so you can't catch up from here, John. No. So, okay. So, John, Basically, what happened was I'm following this person that works on ghost hunters. His wife put a hit out to kill him by a hitman. She got arrested for admitting she killed or wanted to kill him. They found out last week that she was doing a pen pal writing a letter to a guy in prison that committed murder. And which you can't fall in love over a fucking letter and pen. I'm just saying, but she did apparently. She had her court date either yesterday or today, told the judge she didn't do anything. So the judge told her that she's bullshitting. And basically, she tried to get out of it, but she's not getting out of it. Plus, her lover, pen pal lover, was there today. And I don't know if he ratted her out or he was part of the accessory. I don't know. But that all happened. So, fast catch up. You're not retired. John, you still work. How are you retired? But anyway, so yeah. So that happened. Very interesting. I was like, wow, like apparently you can fall in love with a pen pal and then he talks you into killing your husband and you go and kill your husband because you want to try. But thank God that it didn't happen. I'm glad Aaron is safe. That is the most important thing about all this, that he is safe and he is okay. He did file for divorce 13 days ago. They granted it, I believe. So fuck her. And I hope she gets what she deserves because that was fucked up what she did. Um so yeah, that happened. But yeah, so fun times in this world. Let me tell you, people are just crazy as hell. You know, I don't understand people. I don't understand how you can, act like you're a wonderful person. You're trying to be a complete crazy bitch. But yeah, um, other than that, I don't really have any more news because I couldn't find anything else that I wanted to look. Oh, that was it. So today, everybody, is National Shrimp Scampi Day. And Shrimp Scampi Day is shrimp scampi on a plate that you eat. I'm gonna give you guys a little secret. I hate shrimp scampi. I can't stand it. I don't like. Okay, y'all gonna come after me for this. I hate Alfredo sauce. I don't like it. I don't like white sauce. I only like red sauce. Um, and I can't do it. I can't. I have made my own Alfredo from scratch. My whole family loves it. I don't know what about I don't like. I just don't like it. I don't like Alfredo sauce. So don't. So Comics Dad was talking about being Shrimp Scampi Day. I'm like, oh, okay, great. I don't care. Like I don't like Shrimp Scampi. If it's in red sauce, I'll eat it. But because it's Alfredo or Parmesan sauce, ugh. You know what I mean, error. So Shelfrag says she can't even be with Grant because if he got life. But it doesn't matter. The problem is she's trying to be. That's the thing. But okay, but it's still white sauce error. That's the difference. It's white sauce. I just don't like it. Ugh, I don't like it. Y'all can love it. I don't like it. Like I don't like white sauces. I don't like parmesan sauces. I love pesto. Love pesto and I love marinara, but I can't stand any kind of white sauce. I don't know why. I just never liked it. And I've tried it all different ways. I've tried it so many different ways. I'm just not a fan. I think Comics Dad died because he has not answered or said anything. I think he's dead. But anyway, it's okay. We have life insurance for that. No, I'm kidding. Um, but yeah, so please like and subscribe to the channel, please, guys. It would mean so much to me if we get more followers on this bad boy. We are at 37 followers right now. So we are only three away from at 40, which would be awesome. My goal is to be at 100 by August, by the end of August. So I don't know if we'll get there, but I hope we do. It'd be awesome. But yeah. Error says shrimp scampi is butter, garlic, white wine, and lemon juice. It doesn't matter. It's still a white sauce. It's gross. I don't like it. I don't like the taste. It's gotta have I don't like butter in my sauce. I'm not a butter person. Like, I don't like butter. Like, not my thing. Like, Commons, that'll eat anything. That man will eat anything. I'm a very picky eater when it comes to certain foods. Um, I'm an adventurous eater. Like, I'll try new things, but like regular, like home foods, like, like pit chicken nuggets, stuff like that, I'm very picky. And that's the problem. Is I'm a very picky eater. So like shrimp scampi, I don't like butter. No, John, I don't like butter in my sauce. I don't. It's gross. Tastes like ass. I don't know what ass tastes like, but probably tastes like it. But no. Hi Jerry. I just don't like it. I don't like those kind of sauces. Like I said, comics that'll eat anything I fucking feed him. That boy will eat anything I make. He'll eat it, no problem. Nothing. He'll just swallow it and be happy. Me, I am like my kids and me. We're very picky, especially with the autism. We're very picky eaters. My daughter only likes certain chicken nuggets. I only like certain chicken nuggets. I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy for this? I hate pizza. I freaking despise pizza. I do not like it. I grew up in North Jersey, where pizza was fucking made. Right next to New York, New York pizza, dollar slices. I hate pizza. I don't like it. And I think it's because of the bread. I don't know. I'm just not a pizza person. I don't like pizza. Um, I know, John, it's blasphemy. Everybody says that. Everybody, let me tell you, everybody in New Jersey that I talk to, they'll be like, "What's your favorite food?" I'm like, "Not pizza," and they look at me like I'm fucking crazy. I'm like, "Listen, like, there's some people who don't like pizza. I'm one of them. I just don't like it." And I told my father-in-law the reason why I don't like pizza, and I'm gonna be honest. There was a place in New Jersey that we went to when I was a kid, and every time they made pizza, they had the dough that was they didn't cook the dough all the way through, so it was kind of that like nasty, like gooey, like crust, and it put a scar on me. I don't like it. So there's a place here where we live that Comics Dad loves. And he could say that it doesn't it's not it's cooked all the way. I am telling you people, that shit is gooey like it was in New Jersey. And I can't stand that kind of pizza crust. I don't like gooey stuff. Okay, Shelf Frogs, no problem, lovey. I don't like gooey stuff. So that texture is just gross. So I don't eat pizza. I'm just not. Listen, throw me some pasta, throw me some calzone, throw me some garlic knots. We good. You throw me pizza, I'm gonna give you a dirty ass look. I'm gonna eat it because it's there. Because I was raised that you eat what the fuck we give you. But I'm not gonna like it. Just saying, I'm not gonna like it. But yeah, so fun times. Another thing I don't like, and y'all gonna come back to me for this one probably. I don't tell Comics Dad this because he thinks I like it, but I don't. Don't tell Comics Dad. I hate tacos. I despise tacos. Comics Dad could eat tacos every fucking day as much as he wants. I hate them. I eat them because he likes them. I get excited because he gets excited. In all reality, I can't stand them. I like nachos. Oh shit. I like nachos. I like quesadillas. I like Mexican pizzas from Taco Bell. I'm not a taco person. I don't like tacos. No offense, comics, that I love you, but I really don't like tacos. I just eat them because it makes you happy. Because okay, here's the thing. Like, okay, for me, it's the texture, like the crunchy. Like, okay, if I have to eat a taco, it has to be the crunchy taco because of the texture of the. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather have a bowl than a taco. I only get tacos with you because you love tacos. But if it was me, I just do a bowl of like a bowl with like the rice and everything, and I eat it like that. That's how I like it. Like nachos. I love nachos. I don't like the taste of how hard and crunchy Like the soft taco, I don't like the taste of the soft taco. I'm just not a big fan. So, okay, error. So here's the thing. I like hard shell. If I'm gonna eat a taco, it has to be hard shell. I don't like the soft, fluffy soft shell. I don't like that taste because it's a weird texture for me. It's because you have to pull it, and I don't like that fucking flour tortilla thing. I don't like it. I will eat a hard shell taco. I That's my favorite. If I have to eat a taco, that's how I'll eat it. But I prefer just putting it in a bowl and then pouring sauce all over it. That's what I prefer. Or having nachos. I don't like it the other way. Um, like I'm not gonna lie, Comix dad is Polish. His mom makes kibasi and sauerkraut with pierogies and everything. I don't like kibasi. I can't stand kibasi. Nothing against Comix dad. I love him and I support his heritage and I will eat it because it's his heritage. And I love him and I support him. But I hate kibasi. It tastes disgusting. Okay, hold on to get back to error. So okay, burritos are okay. I don't like burritos because of the soft taco. The only way I'll eat a soft taco is if it's a corn tortilla. I don't like flour. I'll eat corn tortillas. I won't eat flour. That's the difference. No, I'm not trying to betray you, comments. I'm just telling the truth. Like I don't like kibasi. I'll eat pierogies. They're good, but I only like pierogies if there's like mashed potatoes and cheddar in it, or mashed potatoes and sauerkraut. Um, that's the only time I'll eat it. I'm not gonna lie. Comics dad, you're gonna freak the fuck out when I say this. I can't stand empanadas. I can't fucking stand empanadas. I I ate empanadas because my grandmother made them and taught me how to make them. I'll make them for him all day long. And I will make sure he is taken care of and he loves it. But I hate empanadas. And I'm Puerto Rican and I fucking hate empanadas. The reason why is because the texture. It's too like crunchy-ish. Like it's just a different texture. I don't like it. Um I make empanadas for everybody else. And I'll eat one to fit in and make everybody feel happy. But honestly, not my favorite kind of food. My favorite Puerto Rican food of all time, and everybody's gonna think, what the fuck is wrong with you? Is gandules. Gandules is a rice dish. It has pigeon peas in it, which are beans, tomato sauce, bell pepper, garlic, sometimes adobo, depending on who does it. I put sazon in it with it, which is an orange seasoning. And I also put olives in mine, and I love gandules. But empanadas, I don't like them. And like I said, I'll make empanadas for everybody. I know how to make them. I've been doing it forever. Everybody loves my empanadas. Everybody loves when I make empanadas. I cannot stand them. That is my dirty Puerto Rican secret that you guys now know. I hate empanadas. Please, abuela, don't kill me for saying that out loud. Um, so comics that goes, I feel betrayed. Who are you? Deborah goes, who is this? Where is our comics wife? Eric goes, Kabasi, nasty stuff. Eric says, you know there is a SA sound at the end, right? It's I said sauce. What the hell are you talking about? Anyway, um, comics that do you have a thermometer? She's sick and very, very ill. Shell Frog says, hey, Air. Okay, she's talking to Air. Air goes, laugh out loud. Jerry asks, I like kibasi and sliced potatoes, which that's great. I don't like kibasi. Shell Frogs is saying hi to everybody in Queen's Court. Era says, I like empanadas. I also like Jamaican beef patties. Those are so good. Okay, here's the thing. I will eat Jamaican beef patties to a certain extent. I have to cut off the crust. I don't like the crust. So I eat it, I just eat the middle of it. Comics dad's probably gonna shit his pants when he finds out that I hate empanadas. Don't get me wrong. I love making them because it makes everybody happy. You should see Comic's Dad face when I make the empanadas. He gets so excited, and it makes me feel good that I can feed him good food that he loves. But I don't like empanadas. I don't like beef patties unless the crust is cut out. Um, I hate peanut butter and jelly. I don't like grilled cheese sandwiches. So, shelf frogs, I basically told my dirty secret that I hate pizza. I don't like tacos. I don't like empanadas. I don't like kibasi. And Comics Dad's having a fucking aneurysm right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um. Oh, so you're ordering a washer error? Holy crap, that's crazy. Um. But yeah, so I have been going through trying to figure out how I can up my taste buds and see what I want to eat now. Now, the one thing I do love, I love tripe. I love tripe in a salad. I love it cooked in stews. I love tripe. I love cow tongue. I love huevos. If nobody knows what huevos is, it's the bull's. How can I put this nicely where YouTube won't flag me? Um, the how can I put this without sounding really bad? What do you call it? Cowboy. How can I, well, you get the drift. It's the cows. You know. Um, but yeah, so I like huevos. I like heart. I eat all that regular Puerto Rican food. I love all that stuff. I don't like pig. I'm not a big pork person. So like in Puerto Rico, they make like grilled pigs under the dirt and stuff. They bring it up and they roast pigs. I can't stand pig. Um, I'm very picky eater. It sucks because everybody's like, "How can you not like this?" Like, I don't. American food's okay, but I'm very picky on it. So what post was for the wait? Hold on. What was our last post for the queen? I'm confused. What happened? I'm so confused. Um, but yeah. So I'm a picky eater. I'm weird. People think I'm crazy for not liking certain foods. I don't like pork roll, and I'm from New Jersey. I'll be the first to admit that shit. I hate pork roll. I hate tail of ham. Shit's nasty. I don't want to eat it. I'd rather fucking die of starvation to eat that shit. It tastes like spam. To me, it tastes like spam, and I can't stand it. So, being a Jersey girl, I'll say it. I don't really, and you know what? Honestly, in New Jersey, we have bagels. I like bagels to a certain extent. If I don't have the right cream cheese, I hate bagels. I don't like all that extra bread. Comics Dad's probably gonna kill me for that. But yeah, I'm not a big bagel person. I get bagels for the kids and for Comics Dad because he loves them, and I'll eat them. I will eat them, but they're not my favorite food. Um, but yeah, I'm just a picky eater, and Comics Dad's probably gonna die from all this that I said this, but it's okay. But so I have been reading a lot lately. Let me see if my book's in here. Hold on, I have to see if my book's right here. I have been reading a lot lately. I have been working a lot, and then I take short breaks in between to read a few books because I try to keep my mind from getting really overwhelmed and with work and everything, sometimes you just get tired and exhausted, so you don't want to do much. So I usually grab a comic book or I'll grab a book from my shelf. Right now, I'm reading. I actually put it on my Twitter. I'm not sorry, not Twitter. It's not Twitter. X account. That I have been reading something from Darcy Coates, which is a Australian writer who I adore. She writes haunting novels. Love her work, love her books. I have been basically like nose deep into all her books. I love them. By the way, Darcy, if you're out there, huge fan, love your work. Wish I could meet you one day. You are a fantastic writer. Thank you for your wonderful books. They're awesome. But when I'm not reading a book, I like to grab comics. Now, right now, I am reading a few things. The one book that I am reading that I'm in love with right now is Let This Be the Devil. If none of you don't know, I explained before, it is a comic book written by Dark Horse that was put out and to talk about the Jersey Devil, which is a creature from where I'm from, my neck of the woods, called the Pine Barrens in New Jersey. So the creature is a they don't know what it's mixed with, but basically what happens, there was a woman named Mother Leeds in the 1800s who had 12 children. She got pregnant with her 13th. As she was giving birth, she yelled out to the sky, let this one be the devil, because she didn't want a 13 kid. And apparently the baby came out, grew wings, flew away, and they believe that's the Jersey Devil. Do I believe that full story? No. But I do believe a creature does exist in the Pine Barrens. There have been multiple witnesses seeing photos and videos and everything, so I fully believe in it. I don't know how it got there or whatever, but as a Jersey girl, I truly believe in the Jersey Devil. I will not go to the fucking Pine Barrens if you paid me. I don't care if you give me $5 million to go ahead for 1 hour. Fuck you. I will not go. I will not step foot in the Pine Barrens. My manager in my old job sent me to do the Pine Barren, a job in the Pine Barrens, because I was a medical transporter, and he was like, "I need to take a patient down to a doctor." I was like, "Fine, I'll take the patient. That's fine." Didn't tell me where we were going, so I'm driving down there. The GPS did not say Pine Barrens, it's a different address. We get there. I go to a gas station to get something to drink because I was waiting for him to get out of the doctor's office, and found out I was in the fucking Pine Barrens. I called my manager crying. I said, "Listen, I'm fucking out. You gotta get somebody to come back down here. I'm not staying here. You cannot pay me to fucking stay here. I'm out." So needless to say, I went home and I got in trouble, but I didn't give a fuck because I wasn't staying. But so this book is based off the creature. It's a story about Mother Leeds, and then it changes into a different character who's like a neighbor or something. It's actually I'm on this. They only made 2 issues so far. First issue was really good. Second issue was phenomenal. Loved them both. So those are really good. If you ever want a good read, I highly suggest get Let This One Be the Devil. Very good book. Very great storyline. And people don't know about the Jersey Devil. They learn something because they read the story. So I always recommend that. Now, for all my Disney people out there, which will probably come after me for this one because Disney adults are crazy as hell. But this is another thing I bought. So, Comix Dad a while back got me these 2 storylines. So the first one is called um, Alice Never After. So it's a different twist on Alice in Wonderland. It's made by Boom Comics. Actually, pretty good read. Me personally, I love Alice in Wonderland. It's one of my favorite Disney movies of all time as a kid. I love Alice in Wonderland, the older movie, like the actual cartoon. My favorite scene in that movie, and it's so funny, is the garden. I love when the flowers sing in the garden. Um, so that's my favorite scene in the whole movie. So I picked this up because I do like Alice in Wonderland, and I'm like, let me get good, pretty good, not bad. Um, Boom, not boob. Boom, John. Boom. But it's really good. Great comic book. And then Comics had found this for me. So I'm not a big Sleeping Beauty fan. I'm not. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not. Um, I don't like a lot of princess movies. I'm not a big princess girl. I like other movies. Like my favorite movie of all time as a kid, and I honestly, if I say something stupid, is The Fox and the Hound. I love The Fox and the Hound. My favorite Disney movie since I was 4 years old will always be Dumbo. Dumbo is my favorite character of all time, if nobody ever knew that. I love Dumbo. I think he's the cutest fucking character in the whole world. Comics Dad actually got me a Dumbo pop that we found randomly. I love my Dumbo pop. I have a Dumbo slippers that he bought me. Um, so I love Dumbo. I haven't found anything Dumbo like backpacks or like purses and stuff because they're harder to find, but I do love Dumbo. He's one of my favorite characters in the whole world. always has been, always will be. But getting back to Sleeping Beauty, so I found Briar. Briar, if you don't know Briar Rose is the name of Sleeping Beauty. That's actually her name um, in the movie. Her name's Aurora, but they call her Briar Rose. So Briar came out a few years ago. It is a very interesting take on Aurora. Very interesting take. It's not for me, like I said, I'm not a big princess person. And I really don't like the whole different stories of princesses. Not my cup of tea. It was good series. I read a few of them. But I can say I wasn't fully impressed. Um, a lot of my friends who I met on Facebook liked it. They said they loved it. Good series. I like the Alice in Wonderland better than I did the Briar. Um, so I just wanted to tell you a few books that I have been reading. The next one I'm going to start reading again is my old She-Hulks. And then they have a new She-Hulk series that came out a few years ago that I have that I'm going to start reading that again. Um but right now I'm just working on my book from Darcy Coates. I have two books from her now. I love her. Seriously, I love her. I think she's amazing. So John said there was one anime princess I like. Can't remember the name of it though. She was like a princess of death. Oh, I never heard of that. That's new, John, for me. Anime. My favorite anime in the whole entire world is Demon Slayer. I fucking love Demon Slayer. I am getting a tattoo next month for my birthday. It's gonna be a Demon Slayer tattoo. I have to work on my tattoo artist exactly how I want it done, but I'm excited to see it. But yeah, Shelfers. I've never watched anything. Oh, you never watched anything? Okay, so Shelf Frogs, it depends on what you like. If you like horror stuff like I do, watch Demon Slayer. You will love it. Demon Slayer is one of the best ones I liked. Also, Blue Exorcist was okay. Wasn't my favorite, but it's not bad. You should see that one too if you want. If you like action stuff, One Piece is awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's a long ass fucking watch. You will be there for months because it's like over 2,000 episodes. Um, Me and Comics Dad, we watch Fairy Tale, which I'm in love with Fairy Tale right now. Great. I love Happy. Happy is my favorite. Um, I like when he turns around and goes, and then, like, he doesn't say it anymore, and I'm pissed about it because I keep waiting for him to say it, and he doesn't, and he's all upset because he looks so cute when he says it. But yeah, me and Comics that watch anime together. He got me into it. I love anime now. We watch My Hero Academia. That's a good one too. One Piece, My Hero Academia. We watch Fairy Tale. I tried watching this ghost one that was like a haunted school, but it was in subs. And the problem is, I am not good at reading that quickly and fucking figure out what the fuck's going on because my ADHD fucks with me. So like some people can actually read that shit. I can't do that. It has to be in English because if it's not, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like I'm lost. My ADHD sucks. Um, so Eris says I'm not super big into anime. Um, I've only seen a few. That's BS. I've seen a bunch, but I can't remember them. John says maybe that was it. And then Deborah said, "Me either." Shell frogs. We're gonna get kicked out of this royal court. Shell frogs goes, "Was afraid that might get me sent to the dungeons." No, no, guys. Trust me. If you've never seen anime, please talk to me in Comics Dad. If you want to try something, let us know. We will get you guys into an anime that is actually pretty good that you'll get addicted to. Like I said, Demon Slayer, if you are a huge horror fan like me, Demon Slayer is one of the best ones to start off with because it has everything in it. Me being a supernatural girl, as you can tell, supernatural freak all the way. Dean Winchester, love it. And Pokemon. crazy ass bitch Pokemon person. But Supernatural is almost like Demon Slayer. It's got like the same kind of vibe, so it's really good. I enjoyed it. Sorry, guys. And the reason why I say I enjoyed it was because the series already ended. They are starting a movie, which I don't know when it's coming out yet, to finish off the storyline. A lot of people are excited about it. I'm one of them. I can't wait to see it. Demon Slayer is, I love it. It's one of my favorite ones. Like I said, I'm getting a tattoo of it on my shoulder here because I'm running out of room. I'm running out of room quickly. My forearm, I'm running out. I have tattoos up here. I'm running out of room everywhere. So my Demon Slayer tattoo is not going to fit, and I'm not going to put it here because um, with me losing my weight, I have bat wings, and I don't want to put the tattoo on my bat wing because the one thing you guys don't know about my weight loss journey is once I lose my weight that I want to lose, I will be approved for skin removal surgery. So if I have a tattoo where my skin removal surgery is going to be, it is going to be taken off. And if I'm going to pay $300 for a tattoo, you better believe it's going to be in a place where they're not going to remove that shit. So, yeah, I'm gonna put it on my shoulder back here, I think. And yeah, I'm excited about it. I love tattoos. For those people that don't know, I have 15 tattoos on my body, all my arms. They're all different. They're not. It's not like a whole like shrine of like one big tattoo. Every tattoo on my body is a reason of my life. Something I love. Something I hate. Well, not hate. Something I love. People that I love, and my favorite hobbies. So, like for instance, I love Supernatural. Um, Gengar, the Pokemon, is my favorite Pokemon in the whole entire world. I love Gengar. My daughters bought me like a big ass Gengar for Christmas. That is like my little buddy. If you guys seen him on Comix that stream on the bed before, he sits on my bed. That's my baby. I love my Gengar. One Piece. I have Shanji here and I have Brooke here. My son's name, which I'm gonna block out, but my son's name is right here. My daughter's names are up here. The other tattoo my favorite tattoo of all time so far is right here. I gotta, yeah, there we go. Is right here. It is the cross, and my favorite line is "God is good all the time, and all the time God is good," and I have that under my cross. And then on this side, I have my family tattoo. It is Comics Dad as a D20 dice because I okay. I'm the type of person where if you want to see it, I'll show you. I'm the type of person where I do not believe in tattooing your man's name on your body. I don't care how long you've been married. I don't care if you got 20 kids with him. I do not believe in tattooing his name on your body. So, what I do is I decided because me and him both like Dungeons and Dragons, I was gonna make a D20 dice and say it symbolizes who us together for him. So my daughter, my oldest daughter, my youngest daughter is and myself are a portrait tattoo of it's like a not a portrait, but it's like a silhouette of me, my daughter. I can show you guys real quick. Hold on, I'll show you. I love this tattoo. I got it done by somebody that worked at Ink Masters and did a great job. So it has myself up here, my oldest daughter, and my youngest daughter when she was a baby, and then at the bottom it says family. And I have that tattoo. It's one of my favorites on my body because it's my family. It's my whole entire family. I don't have much family. Comics Dad is my family. So I have a lot of tattoos, not gonna lie. I have Nightmare Before Christmas on this arm. I have my little crab on this arm. By the way, let me show you my crab. So this crab, just to give you guys a backstory, my crab here, um, was from a gumball machine. My tattoo shop that I go to, he is phenomenal at his line work. I will only go to him. He has a gumball machine. And for $50, you get what you want out of it. You get two picks and you pick the one you want. So I pulled the crab because I love the ocean. Before I got the crab, you guys can't see it really well, but there's a little right here. There's a little turtle. It's just a little line turtle. I can't really see it, but there you go. My turtle's right there. So I said, you know what? Screw it. Put the crab next to the turtle since I like the ocean. It'll match. So we did that. I'm gonna tell you guys now. That wrist shit hurts like a bitch. I can take pain with I love my tattoos. I could take pain with my tattoos, but that wrist shit sucked dick. It was so fucking painful. It was like, oh my god, like I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I'll never do that. I'll never do wrist shit again. I will never put anything on my wrist again. I can't. I can't do it. It hurt too fucking bad. I'm a bitch. I'm a little bitch when it comes to that. I'm sorry. So yeah. So I have many tattoos. I love my tattoos. Um so Shelf Frogs goes tattoos on a sexy biker. And you spelt tattoos wrong. It's okay, Shelf Frogs. It's okay. Um But yeah, Comics that has 2 tattoos. And I'm sorry, he has 3 now. I forgot he has 3 now. He has our daughter's name and his name. I found him a tattoo with a baby dragon and a father dragon. And he's in red, she's in purple, and it has her name written under her. So I found that was his first tattoo. His second tattoo was Totodile the Pokemon. He has it on his upper arm up here. And then on his other side of his upper arm, he has Luffy from One Piece on that side. Because me and him got our favorite One Piece characters tattooed together. So I did Sanji and he did Luffy. And then a few weeks later, I went back got Brook because Brook is my absolute favorite character. But I am more like Sanji because I'm a cook. Um, so yeah, I had to get both of them. Um, but yeah, I feel like this. Tattoos are artwork. They are artwork of who you are. My tattoos always show who I am as a person and what I love. Now, the one thing I love is being a fucking nerd because who wouldn't want to be a fucking cool ass nerd? I love being a nerd. Listen, I have nerdy tattoos all day long. I have Supernatural, I have Gengar, I have One Piece. I'm a huge nerd, okay, and I show that side of me. But at the same time, I'm a mom and a wife, and I have a family, and I'm a Christian. So all my tattoos mean everything to me. Now, the one tattoo right here, which is right here, is my godmother. My godmother died in 2014. She was my mom, basically. My mother wasn't a good person. My mother died a horrible person. And I pray to God that, she found peace and God let her come to heaven. I do pray for her for that. But my godmother was my best friend. She was my everything. She was my rock. When she died in 2014, I'm not gonna lie, if anybody's ever been this before, a part of me died with her. And it was the part that I felt safe and happy. Um, and when she died, I lost my shit. Like I literally was drinking and smoking cigarettes like there's no tomorrow. Like I didn't care about myself. I stopped caring. And it took me um having my daughter, my oldest daughter, getting pregnant by her to realize that my life is more valuable than losing someone like that. And I will always believe this. And everybody thinks I'm crazy for saying this, but I always believe that my daughter was sent from my godmother and asked God to send her to me so I wouldn't be alone. I really do believe that to this day. I will always believe that until this day that my godmother sent that little girl into my life. Now, that being said, some of you, only some, the ones that donated to me and the ones that had me on Facebook, well, not even that because I changed my Facebook. Some of you know that my first name is very rare. I don't use my first name. I will never use my first name. My first name is so rare, only 7 people in the world have it. So my name will never be said on here. The people that I'm very close to know my name, but my godmother's name was the same thing. So my daughter, when she was born, I turned it into a middle name because I wanted her first name to be part of her father's culture, which he's Japanese and Puerto Rican. So I picked a Japanese female. Well, I thought it was female, but it's actually a male name. But it doesn't matter. I picked a Japanese name for her first name, and then her middle name is my first name, which is a family name for my godmother. So, you know, having that name brought down one more time to her meant a lot because in our family, I'm third generation. She is now the fourth generation to carry the name. And I hope one day that my grandchildren will have at least that name, or great grandchild or whatever. I hope that happens because that name is so rare and I think it's a beautiful name. I love my first name. Do I let people call me my first name? No, I don't. I fucking hate when they call me my first name. But I do love my first name because of where it comes from and how it was originally made. And it's beautiful to me. So I do hope that it's brought down in the family more often. And it keeps going and going until it just stays going because it's starting to fade out. And a lot of women that have my name spell it in different ways. So the 7 women in the world that have my name, we all spell it 2 different ways. And it's funny because there's an A at the end or there's an E at the end. And it's just crazy how that's done. But I'm excited that, my daughter's the last one to have at least this name go on. And it keeps my godmother's life alive, her memory alive. And that's the most important thing to me is she was my everything. When I tell you this woman was my life, um, you don't realize how much you love somebody and how much you really appreciate and care for somebody until you lose them. The moment you lose them, you realize how much you should have told them what they meant to you the whole time they were here. And I didn't do that. The only thing that I got to do was my pastor called me and she said, I need you to do me a favor and tell her it's okay to go home. It's okay to let go. My godmother waited on her deathbed until she heard my voice so I could tell her that I'm okay. I had to tell her I'm okay for her to let go. She died of back cancer in 2014. She was in a lot of pain and she waited for me. And it's just crazy, all the stuff that you go through. Um, but I'm glad the name keeps going in the family. Um, I don't use my name at work either. Everybody knows my name at work, but I don't go by that. I have a nickname, and everybody knows my name because I talk to everybody in the chat mostly on text messaging. But yeah. So um, Era said my name's not rare. The spelling is was okay. Well, no, my name is rare. My name is very ancient. If you want to put it that way, it's an ancient name. It was actually started by the American Indians I'm sorry, Native Americans now. I apologize, Native Americans. So my name is very rare. From what I've read, my name comes from Greece, Native Americans, and also there's a tribe in Africa with the name. So it's a very rare ancient name. But you know what? That's the coolest thing because I have a name that no one else has, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, Deborah, it was hard for me too. I telling my aunt Di that I had to let go. I called her Aunt Di. That was her name for me. Telling her that she could go. When I tell you that destroyed me, I had a and you don't understand. I'm not an emotional person. It takes a lot to get me to cry. I'll hold it all in. But in that moment, I was choking so bad but I got to say the things that I wanted to say to her. I told her, "You're my best friend. I love you. I'll be with you again one day." Um, and I held those tears back. And when she finally got off the phone with me, when I tell you I lost it, I had nobody there for me. I was on a balcony 'cause I was staying with an ex friend of mine in her apartment. I was on the balcony, and I just completely lost it. And the next morning, I got a text message saying that she passed away. And I couldn't control myself. I felt like my whole world just died. I was a very rough place for a while. And I can say this like Comix dad lost his grandmother 5 years ago to COVID. And the one thing that I think made us so strong together as a couple was because he was close to her, like I was close to my godmother. So I could be there for him and know what that felt like and just go through that with him and help him grieve and help him go through all that pain and hurt. And Comics Dad really relied on me for that. And I relied on him because I was still grieving because I never got over it. I was still having issues. So we just were there for each other. And that's what made our relationship so strong was we worked so hard to just be there for one another through the hardest shit we ever been through. And I tell you, our relationship is so good because we have been through literally hell and back together, and we fight through everything. We really do. Um, but yeah, it's crazy what you go through in life. It's crazy how life throws things at you, and you know you have to deal with it. You have to deal with being hurt and in pain and losing somebody. And when you lose somebody, it is like I tell you, when you're really close to them, it sucks. It is the worst feeling in the damn world. I tell you. Deborah Perkins said, "Yep, it's hard. It's a hard one. Mom passed on my parents' 75th birthday. I'm sorry, Deborah. I'm sorry you lost her like that. I apologize for that. My condolences to you and the family. I lost my mom 4 years ago. This June, coming up with 4 years. And everybody keeps saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And I'm like, I wasn't close to my mother. My mother was a compulsive liar. My mom put me down all the time. She never told me she loved me. She wasn't a good mother. She lied to everybody about me, and people believed her because she was a crazy ass liar. And I was tormented because of it. When she died, I was blamed for her death. Um, so I tell people all the time, like, this may sound shitty and it may sound fucked up, but I'm not sad about it. Like when she died, I cried because it's your mother. She gave me life. I'm gonna cry for a minute, let it out. But also, the moment she died, I felt relief from all the shit that she put me through. It was like a weight lifted off my shoulder. And it felt amazing. And then the grieving kicked in. So I was pissed that she died, but I was also relieved that I don't have to deal with her shit anymore. So I was flip flopping, and it was rough. But honestly, my mom, we were never close. She died alone. She had a pulmonary embolism. She was over 500 pounds and decided she wasn't going to take care of herself, and her weight got to her and it killed her. And everybody keeps telling me I'm wrong for feeling the way I felt, that I should have been there for her and I should have been a better daughter and I should have felt bad when she died. But I didn't. I really didn't. And I hate saying that, but I'm not going to lie to people. I didn't care, so it's whatever. Um, but yeah, I'm really sorry, Deborah, for your loss though, because I don't understand. I understand what it feels like losing a mom because my godmother was as close to my mom as I can get. Um, yeah, Deborah. Everybody keeps saying they understand that, and I have some people who hate me for it. Like I have her friends can't stand me because I don't care, and I don't. She was awful to me. Um, she's the reason why I didn't mount to a lot of things in my life because she put me down so badly that I gave up on shit. So things happen in your life you can't control, and you just have to learn to grow with it and do it your own way. And let me tell you, I can say one thing about everything. My mom sucked as a mom. She was horrible to me, but I am an amazing mother. I love my kids with everything in my soul. I tell my kids 10 times a day or more that I love them more than anything in this world. My kids know I would take a bullet for them in a heartbeat. They know there's no one that mounts to them. They are my first priority. So I can say that I may have had a rough childhood, but I became a really good mother, and I'm proud of myself for that. Just saying. Thank you, Era. I appreciate it. I mean, it was almost 15 years ago now, but um, you know, actually, no, it was 15 years now. Wow, holy crap, that went by. No, I'm sorry, 11 years now. That went by quick. Damn. But thank you, Era. I appreciate it. That means a lot. Thank you. Um, And Shell Frog goes, "You and our queen, very special woman in this world. That is great." Well, you know what, Shell Frogs, you're an amazing person, and we love you, and we're glad that you're here. Um, Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that. I try to be a good mother. I try to be the best mom I can. I will fight for my daughters in a heartbeat. My babies mean everything to me. My son just turned 18. He's a grown boy now. He's all grown up. But my other two need me still. And I'm going to be the best mom I can, always. Yeah, Jerry, I get it. My father was not in the picture. My father, put it this way. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be completely honest, okay? My daddy was a booty call. He was a one night stand. I am a one night stand baby. My mama got with him, did the deed one time, kicked him out of the house the next morning, never talked to him again. I was a one night stand baby. I'll be honest. My mom wanted a kid, which I don't know why, because she couldn't take care of herself mentally. But she wanted a kid, which I'm glad I'm born because I have comics dad now and I have my life. But yeah, I was a one time thing. I was a one night stand baby. Go figure. Just saying, go figure. So no, my dad wasn't in my life. My dad died when I was about, I want to say around 8 or 9. He passed away. My father was a drug addict, and he died from a heroin overdose, from what I was told. I don't know much about my father, except for that he was Puerto Rican, and that's it. I asked Comics Dad for my birthday this year if we can do it. I have to see if I can afford it because it gets expensive. I want to do the 23andMe thing where it tells you where you're from and your blood work and like what kind of diseases you're more prone to and everything. Because my mom died not telling me anything about my family. And I've always wondered, am I truly Puerto Rican? Did my mom screw somebody else and not tell me? Because she lied so much that I don't know what's the truth. And there's no record of my birth father. Like, there's nothing. And um it sucks because I want to know who my dad was. I want to know where I come from. Um so in my opinion, like I think the thing about doing 23andMe or whatever it's called, it's a thing where you swab your mouth, you send it in, they can tell you where you're from and everything. I just feel like that would bring me peace. So for my birthday, I really want to do that. I don't want to do anything else. I just want to know who I am and where I come from. And I want to know the truth because it means my mom either lied to me or she told me the truth and I want to know. So, yeah. Um Shellfrog Comments kids have the best mom. Our queen, you are such an amazing mom. I do the best I can. I'm not perfect, but I love my kids more than anything in this world. My kids are my lifeline. And you don't understand, like I never thought I was worth anything. Never thought I could mount anything. I thought my purpose was nothing, and then I became a mom. And I realized God put me on the earth to be a mother, and I love it. I love being a mom. It's just the amazing gift God could ever give me. Um, Araface says, "Wow, it's crazy because that sounds like the actual backstory for a few people that became queen. Proof of your rule, I guess. I guess so, right?" Deborah says, "They will always need you. It never ends. My daughter is beautiful, sweet woman. She is 35 and still asks me, 'Mom, can I borrow $20?' She really means, 'Mom, can I have $20?' I know that feeling because I did it." So I can't say anything. I can't do it anymore, but I used to do that to my godmother when I needed it. Um, and then John says, "I'm pretty sure it would tell me I'm completely fucked. I mean, perfectly normal." And yeah, so no. And then Shellfire goes, "Queen, you may be real royalty." Here's the thing, though. I really want to know. Like, yes, it's $100 something to do it. Yes, it's a lot of money. But people are asking me, like, why do you have to know? Why do you have to know? And for me, it's because of this. My mother lied to me for 30, almost 34 years of my life. Because she was 30, I was 33 when she died. No, I'm sorry, I just turned 34 when she died. So for 34 years of my life, she's lied to me so much, I don't know what the truth is anymore. I don't know where I come from. I don't know who squirted in her and blah, 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 I came out. I don't know. I really want to know. It bothers me that I don't know where I'm from. I don't have the Puerto Rican traits. Like everybody's like, you don't look Puerto Rican. I don't look Puerto Rican. My mom's Italian. My grandfather's Italian. My mom's father's Italian. Um, my mom's mother is Italian and apparently from England. So my father's side, I have no fucking idea. And I may just have my mom's traits. I don't know. But at the same time, I need to know. I personally need to know um if I have any kind of trait. So here's the thing. I'm actually gonna put this out for my birthday. Um I didn't want to say anything until later, but I'm gonna let everybody know. If I make any kind of donation or any kind of gift to the channel for next month, if anybody donates at all, which like I said, you don't have to, but if you do, I'm going to use partially that money depending on how much we wait. If we make like 300 in the month, awesome. I'm going to use partial of that money to do that test for my birthday and make it a birthday present to myself to find out who I am. And I will share it with you guys on the channel so you guys can see exactly what I'm reading because I need to know. So, my PayPal link is in there. If anybody wants to donate, like I said, part of it's going to the kids for summer clothes, but the May part of it, anything in May made in May, is going to go towards finding out who the hell I am. Because it has bothered me for years now that since mom died that I don't know my father. I want to know because I want to know if I can find a relative that belonged to my dad. So maybe I could figure out who the fuck I am and maybe have family somewhere. I won't know. And all I know is my abuela, who I knew from my father's side. I don't know if she's my real grandmother. I don't know that because I won't know. Um but at the same time, um I'm going to find out eventually. So like I said, if there's any donations that happen for May, um, and it's a pretty decent amount, we will do half of it for the kids, and the other half is going to go towards finding out who the fuck Comics Queen is. Because if I can find that out, that would be the best birthday present I ever got. I'm not going to lie to you. And I've had a lot of great birthday presents, but that is the one birthday present that I really, really want. I want to be able to know who the hell I am. And like I said, if I find out, if you guys donate and we do it together, I will sit here and I will read that shit to you and I won't be embarrassed because if I'm not Puerto Rican, fine. Is it going to be upsetting? Yes, because I make empanadas and I make gandules and I make all these fucking dishes that I learned from a Puerto Rican grandmother. So will I be hurt? A little bit. But at least it tells me who I am. And that is what I need to know. I need to know where I come from because my mother kept everything from me and I searched her house for every medical record and everything. She had nothing. I couldn't find anything to prove anything. My father's not listed on the birth certificate at that time back then. You didn't have to list them. He's not listed. I have no idea who it is, but I need to find out. So, like I said, if anybody donates that time in May, my birthday is May 13th, so we're gonna do a full month in May. I will personally use half of that for the kids, and the rest of it will go towards doing the test to see where I come from, what diseases I may carry, like I could carry possibly for the kids, and that way I have information. Um, but yeah, so I need to know. And Era, I get it. Like I know the Puerto Rican food's delicious. I get it, but it's not just about making the food. It's the fact that I don't know who I am, and I want to know. Um, it bothers me sometimes that I can't tell my daughters who I really am, where I'm really from, because there's no proof of it. I don't want to lie to them and say, oh, we're really Puerto Rican. I don't know that. So I honestly would love to have that chance to do that for myself. And Deborah, thank you for putting the link in there. I appreciate that. Was really sweet of you. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, Deborah, but thank you. You're the best. Thank you so much. Um, but yeah, that's my birthday present to me. Is if I can do that, that would be phenomenal. That is the one day of my birthday. I want to know who I am. So if anybody would like to do that for me, the channel would love it. I would love it. I would love to know. And trust me, I would be so appreciative, guys. But either way, I'm going to get that test. I don't care if I have to pay for it out of pocket. I don't care. It is going to happen. And if I do the test out of pocket, I'm still going to tell you guys the results together because I need to know. And it'd be great to share with you guys about who I really am and give you an idea of where I come from. Um, Hope to God I'm not Polish because I don't want to be Polish. No offense, Comics Dad, and I don't want to be anything else in that area. I want to be more Hispanic and tropical, but I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Um, but yeah, and my thing is like I grew up without a dad. I grew up with just a mom who worked a lot, and I turned out pretty damn good. I have my life together. I work hard. What's wrong with being Polish? Well, number one, you're a Polak. Number one. Number two, you have nasty food. Damn, error. Damn. Oh my god. Error. Woo, error. Wow. Holy shit. Okay, I'm not getting into that. That's comic status Polish error. Go. Just go have fun with that. Um wow. Error got ballsy there. Look at that. Error is getting ballsy. Look at this. But yeah, so I'm excited about my birthday coming up. I'm gonna be 38 years old, 2 years from 40. I'm not gonna lie, I'm embracing getting older. I'm excited about turning almost 40. It's a new chapter in my life. My 20s were really rough. I was a young mom. I had a lot of shit going on in life. And then I got my 30s and I got my life together and became a good person and really worked hard. And then I get to my late 30s, and I got my life together. I'm doing great. I love my family. I love my life. I can't wait to see what the 40s bring. I really can't. I'm excited to see the new goal in life and how everything's going to be. Having the hysterectomy added years onto my life. It really did. I feel so much better. I feel very healthy. My body feels great. So I am very excited about the next chapter. I really am. It's going to be awesome. Wait, what's been an eye open? Hold on. What happened? Hold on. Yeah, comics that it really has. Yeah, and then Era says, "Well, that I have to go for a second. Somehow a frog got my ugh. I'll get it out." Shell Frog goes, "It's been an eye-opening stream tonight." Yeah, it really has been, right? Let me tell you. Um, like I said, I'm gonna say how I have to say. I'm gonna enjoy what I say. Nobody likes a tough shit. I'm here to make friends and have fun. I'm not here to be, Oh wait, I forgot. Shell frogs like frogs. Oh, sorry. I don't like frogs. Shell frogs. I don't. They scare me. Sorry, honey. I'm terrified of them. Um, but no. No. We're here to have fun and be friendly. We're here to enjoy our time together. We're just here to have a good old time and enjoy life, and not um always talk about comic books and stuff like that. Sometimes you just gotta fucking invent and say how you feel. And sometimes you guys just talk to everybody and make friends. That's how it works. So yeah, fun times in life, let me tell you guys. But yeah, I'm excited about turning 40. I can't wait for a new chapter and new beginnings. And I'm growing older with Comics Dad. And in about 20 years we'll be planning how we're going to spend our elderly years together, which is going to be awesome because I tell you right now that man drives me absolutely fucking bonkers, and sometimes I want to fucking throw him down a flight of steps, but at the same time that man means more to me than anything in this world, and there's no one else I can grow old with besides him. I cannot wait. um I cannot wait for many years with him and just enjoying the time that we have together. He is my best friend and my everything, and he's my world. And shell frogs, yes, spiders don't scare me, but those slimy little bastards do, and I don't like them. They're like they rick it with their fucking throats and shit. Blech. I don't know. I'm good. And then they fucking have their tongue like no, no, I'm good. Not my thing. And Comic said yes, I have 2 years, but still, I'm embracing getting down that age now where I'm gonna be almost 40. I'm embracing it. I'm enjoying it. Listen, I got some wrinkles, okay? I got some wrinkles right here, my little lips area. I don't care. I have gray hair on the side of my head. I don't give a shit. You know what? I'm gonna go out in style, getting old and showing that shit. I don't care if I have gray hair. I don't care if I got wrinkles. I love me. And I'm gonna love who I am no matter what. They are slimy. They're slimy and gooey and what? No, I'm good. No. Well, John, then you can go catch a frog for her. I'm sorry, shell frogs. That is the one thing you will not put in my hand is a fucking frog. I'll make you a deal, shell frogs. You hold my spider, and I'll hold a frog. Make you that deal right now. You hold pumpkin for 5 seconds, and I'll hold a frog. Go ahead, I'll wait. um, but yeah, I really am enjoying the new age coming up. But yeah, so my birthday, we're not really doing much. As far as I know, I don't want to do anything. I don't really celebrate my birthday. Like I don't like being everything beyond me. I know that Comics Dad's gonna do a stream for me for my birthday, like I did for him. But other than that, I don't really tell people my birthday. I don't really care that's my birthday. It's just another day. It's another day where we're just, doing our thing. My birthday falls on a Tuesday. It's not like we can go out or anything. Fine. I will hold a fucking frog if you hold my baby spider. And mind you, you can't squish her though. That is the rule. You cannot hurt her. You have to hold her. That's the deal. If you squish her, deal's off. If you squish her, I'll be really upset with you. I'm just saying. And Deborah, um, you could be witness to it and get pictures if you want. What do you mean you almost got assassinated by an owl? Why are you outside with the birds? Like get away from them birds. Like they'll kill you. My God. Comics dad. See, I told you, birds are scary. They nasty. Well, then okay, fine, shell frogs. I will hold a frog if you hold the spider. I will do it. We'll do it together. I ain't gonna like it, but I'll hold it. As long as I don't do that tongue thingy, I'm good. I'll be fine. It's the tongue thing it does. It just like I can't do it. It's that tongue thing. Like the lizards do that. I don't like the tongue thing. It's weird. Like I'm sorry, it's weird. I'm not no. Wait, what happened? Hold on. Deborah goes, "You're so brave to shell frogs. I'll be the photographer." Deborah, you can hold her too if you want. She's so sweet. You'll love her. You can hold her and cuddle her too. Oh my God. Wait, so you put the toad outside and the owl came after you? Is that what you're saying? Like you put the frog outside and then the stupid bird came out. See, I told you, birds are scary. Fine. This October, I will hold a frog for you. But if it does a tongue thing on me, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. I will literally freak out. Oh, Nero Divergent is on the Rumble side. Hey, Nero. Oh my God, I can't talk today. Hey, Divergent, how are you today, dear? I hope you're having a wonderful day. You are awesome. Thank you for joining the channel. So glad you're here. Okay, listen, shell frogs. I'm gonna say this, okay? I will hold the frog, okay? I will hold it for you. But as soon as that stupid tongue thing it touches my thumb, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. I'm just letting you know I'm gonna be scared and I'm gonna run like a little bitch crying and screaming, and then you're gonna sit there and laugh at me because I'm screaming like a little bitch. You're gonna laugh at me. I already know you're gonna do it. Or you're gonna send a recording to Deborah so she can laugh at me. John, that ain't funny. I hate buds. I am terrified of buds. I don't want a bud in my house. I don't want a bud in the. I don't want any of them. Listen, I'll tell you a story. Comix dad put a bud. No, not a bud. He said that there was a bud on the roof that he was feeding. Okay, he had this story that he was feeding fucking buds. Now, mind you, I didn't believe him. Did not believe him. And then a bud came flying down, and it was just out of coincidence. I'm fucking freaking out. I'm having a heart attack. He's laughing to the point where he's almost dying of laughter because I don't do buds. We were at the zoo. We were at the zoo for my daughter's birthday. I wouldn't even go near the cages with the buds, and they were behind cages. I don't know. No, they're bigger than me. I don't want to go near that damn thing. I'm good. Thanks. I'll hold Riley. That's fine, Deborah. Hold her tightly because if a bird gets her, I'm gonna cry. Because that Riley's my baby. For all you who don't know, Riley is my 3 pound toy poodle, toy Pomeranian mix. She's a white dog. She's so freaking cute. My baby. Comics dad calls her the rat dog. That is not her name. Her name is Riley, and she's the most beautiful dog in the whole world. Just saying. My Riley is freaking gorgeous. Just saying. No error. They are traumatizing. Buds are scary. I won't go near them. I won't even go near a bud. You can't pay me enough. I don't care if somebody put $10,000 in my hand. Not even somebody put $20 in my hand and say, "Here you go. Go touch the." No, fuck you. I ain't touching no bud. Don't Comics dad wanted at the zoo. They had this thing where you could feed the parrots and you can go in an enclosure with it. No, no. I will not go in there where are tons of buds. Not happening. I don't do buds.
I got a better one for you.
What?
A whole pumpkin if you go near that bird at the pet store in Elizabethtown.
I'd rather fucking die. Okay, in our pet store by us, they have this big ass cockatoo. Okay? Big ass cockatoo with this big ass flurry thing on his fucking head. And this thing comes down his fucking. They let him loose. They let the fucker loose in the pet store. I'm in the pet store. My daughters are all excited. It comes after me. It comes after me. It did come after me. He was coming over there. I don't do buds. Yeah, I feel the support. Let me tell you, I have people making fun of me about the bud thing, but at least Deborah will hold the dog. And then, oh, what happened to my? It said, "Oops, sorry." All right, I don't know what happened. We had a malfunction. Um, but no. So I can feel the love, guys. Seriously, you got one saying rat dog, funny John. I got one saying I told Riley so she don't get taken away. Um, yeah, so much support. Let me tell you guys. Oh, that bird did spin my feet. I was terrified. I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die from a bud. It was huge. Enjoy your burger, Divergent. I will talk to you later. But thank you so much for coming in and supporting me. I appreciate it on the Rumble side. But enjoy your burger. Hope it's delicious. We had hot dogs tonight because I was not cooking. But you enjoy your burger. I did not die, but I was close enough to death with the damn bud. I almost did. Comics dad's over here saying, "Did you die?" Yes, I almost died.
But did you?
I almost did.
No, not almost. Did you die?
Guys, I almost died from the bud.
But did she die?
I almost did.
She did not.
I did.
But did you die?
Okay, so the bud that we're talking about, error, okay, at the pet store by us, right? They have this bud. It's a cockatiel, right? The big white ones with the white thingies on its head. What? Yeah, I know. The big one with the white thing is on its head. Um, that's the kind of bud they had. And this thing was massive and it was following everybody in the pet store. But it was eyeballing me, which is not fun because I don't like buds. It was bothering people. It kept bothering people, kept jumping on them and stuff. No, people didn't care, but I cared. I'm just saying I cared. Thanks, Divergent. Have a wonderful night, hun. Enjoy your burger. Um, but yeah, so yeah, it was traumatizing. But yeah, I'm not a bud person. I don't like them. I they're gross. They're fucking gross. John, you're an asshole. I love you, John, but you're an asshole. I'm just gonna say that you're a fucking asshole. Oh, you fucking dick. Um, but anyway, um, for all you don't know, and I'll be honest with you guys, if you guys don't know what that means, so what John is saying is bud basically in Spanish, and he's being a dick about it. Um, so I have Shellfrock saying, I'm just putting bird options for our queen. No, you're not. I am not. Listen, Shellfrogs, I'm telling you right now, you put a bud next to me, my ass will be in the car. I will lock the door. I will not come out, and I will sleep there and die. Shut the fuck up. I punch you. I don't do buds. I don't like them. Jerry says, for in life we must strive, balance on a tightrope to survive, use a strong heart to rip defeat apart with an equal mind and soul. In life you will achieve your goal. I will not achieve like in fucking buds. I promise you that. But yeah, so we don't do that. Brimstone is here. Hey, Brimstone, how are you, dear? So you ran into an IT at the supermarket. An it. What it at a supermarket? Oh, that. Yeah, no, it was a convenience store, not a supermarket. It was a convenience store. And yes, I ran into an it that really pissed me off. Was an asshole. But and it wasn't an it. It was a dude in a dress with makeup on, and his hair was blue. A fucking idiot. Anyway, um, so yeah, now I got everybody put fucking bird emojis in this shit. That's fucking mean, man. I tell you, comics, Dad. I would never put a bird next to you. Thank you, Shell Frogs. I appreciate that. Um, that was a good one, Jerry. Good job on that too. Yeah, I don't do buds. I no. Shell Frogs goes, when we take the girls to the zoo, we will not go into the bird's house. You can go to the birdhouse all you want. You can listen and go to the birdhouse all you want. My ass will be on the bench outside, looking, like I'm not going in there. Brimstone goes, "Lord, get you down. Just don't go there anymore." I'm not going anymore, Brimstone. I told them that I'm not doing my business there anymore. I'll go to somebody else because they supported that person over me. So I don't care anymore. I'm not going. Shellfox his hair was blue like his balls. Yeah, basically. Night hi Brimstone. I'm glad you're lurking. That's great, like a bird in a tree limb. That's awesome. So happy for you. Um, John, you are a dick, sir. A royal dickhead. You know what, John? You are now the Duke of the Dicks. That's what I'm gonna start calling you. Duke of the Dicks. That is your new name, John. Just letting you know you're Duke of the Dicks. So, my duchesses, you now know what we call John, the Duke of the Dicks. Let's just be honest. See, Panda is nice. Panda's got the panda bears. I love Panda. Thank you, Panda. You're the best. Thank you, love. Um, I don't do the bird thing, but now John has a new name. It used to be, Straight Jacket John. Now you are Duke of the Dick, sir. Just so you know. I will not wear a Philly Eagles hat at all. It's not about having the bird on it. I don't support the Eagles. My God, I'm done with you, John. I'm just done. So, Aaron, laugh. Aaron goes, so if you kicking it in the lower regions, is it just called kicking it in the many times? Basically, yeah, Aaron, you correct. You are very correct, sir, sweetheart. I swear you're correct. Shell Frogs goes, oh, John Ambler officially a double D. And Deborah goes, Duke of the Dicks. I like it. That's his new name now. His name is Duke of the Dicks. How you like that, John? Does it make you feel good now you have a new name for yourself? You should feel bad for yourself now you be called that because how you're acting. Um, Jerry said, I don't like the Steelers. I don't like the Steelers any either. I'm from Pennsylvania and I don't support any of the Pennsylvania teams except for the Philadelphia Flyers. That is the only team I'll watch because Comics Dad is a Philadelphia fan. For the Flyers, nobody else. And we'll watch that. I am a baseball fan. I'm a New York Mets fan. Um, I don't watch football much. Comics Dad watches football more than I do. We are Cleveland Brown fans. Unfortunately, I want to leave that fucking team because they're fucking idiots. But he doesn't want to. He wants to stay a true fan. So we're Cleveland Brown fans, and we don't even support our Jersey team. And that's sad. It's really fucking sad because they suck. Um, but yeah, um, John. God Almighty, you guys are funny. John D of the DM. God. And then John goes, I'm a fucking cock. God, oh my God. Okay, John, are you drinking? Seriously, you must be drinking tonight, bro. You have to be, because you're too fucking funny. Um, God almighty. What a fucking night. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys like and subscribe to the channel and you come out with Deborah. Oh my God. Now Deborah's saying there's gotta be a song that fits D of the yeah. Duke of Dicks. I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna pee if I laugh. Eric, Shell Frogs goes, your official name is getting longer and longer. I am fucking John Ambler, Duke of the Dicks. Era's going to imagine Jersey person supporting a New York team because the Jersey teams are bad. They are. I am a New York Mets fan. We don't have a baseball team, so technically, I'm not really going against them. I don't support the Devils. They suck. I like the Flyers. So yeah, our teams suck. Jerry goes, don't be a duck, John. Oh, he means a dick. Be a nice guy. Ambler says he's scary. Here's a scary thought. I'm perfectly sober right now. Holy crap, that's scary. You're right. Error is saying, I feel like that's a joke that writes itself, at least if you understand the rivalry between Jersey and New York. And you are correct, Error, on that one. You totally understand that, which is awesome. Um, so please remember to smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. We are here for one thing and one thing only, to be friends, to have fun, to enjoy each other's company, to bullshit like we're doing right now. I don't do the comic book reads like Comics Dad. He does all that. He does the whole video game thing. I'm here to bullshit and have fun. And if you want to be friends and bullshit and have fun, come on into the Queen Comics channel. We're all friends. We all love each other. We're all here to support. Doesn't matter what you've been through. I don't care if you're trans. I love you anyway. But don't use that cis shit on me and we'll be fine. Other than that, I love everybody. I want everybody to come in. I want everybody to be friends and enjoy the time we have together. I don't care who you are, where you come from, what you've been through. If you've gone through a lot of hard shit in your life, like divorce, miscarriages, bad marriages, bad friendships, uh, having kids, going through teenagehood like I am right fucking now, um, anything you guys are going through, any fucking hard times, we are all here for love and support. We are all here to be best friends. We are all here just to be there for each other and talk shit and laugh and be stupid as hell because that's what it's all about in life. To live life to the fullest by being happy and laughing and enjoying every fucking moment you can. Tonight was full of bullshit, Deborah. You are correct, ma'am. This is the kind of night that we needed tonight. I needed this night to vent and bitch about my day. But you know what? I can say this. I'm so glad that I get to do this with everybody and become friends with everybody and have support and love like I do. Jerry said, smash the like button, told it, and my name is John Duke Dix and Blue. Um, so Shellfrog says, "Our queen, we appear to have gotten another member of our royal court, up to 38 members tonight. That is wonderful, guys. We have 38 members as of tonight. What a fucking awesome thing that is. I want to get to 100 by the end of August, if possible. And like I said, it's not about how many people we have, it's about the community that we make together. We all become friends. We all each other's bullshit. We laugh, we talk, we make fun of each other. Hell, you can see me and John make fun of each other all the time. He makes fun of my accent. I call him a dick. We're friends. What are you gonna do? But that's what friendship is. You can talk shit to each other and still love each other at the end of the day. That's what a true friend is and always will be. And I hope you guys like and subscribe to my channel and you have fun with everything that I'm doing. Like I said, this is for a place that everybody feels safe and loved and happy. And if you're having a shitty fucking day, go ahead and say what you gotta say. I am working on having somebody on the channel, some guests, to come onto the channel and talk to me. One of them will be Yarn Witch. I met her through Tomby's channel. Sweet woman, really nice, funny. I love her. She's really great. And then I'm gonna try to get my friend Panda Face on Tiny Panda Face. She's on Rumble, but I'm gonna see if I can do a cross to YouTube with her. That way you guys can see that as well. And then I'm also working on a few other people to get on my channel just to hang out and talk and laugh and just to have conversations. But mainly my channel, honestly, is to get everybody together and just have a great fun time, make friends, show that we're all there for each other no matter what they've been through. And trust me, you can go through the hardest shit in the world, and there are people here who understand and love you and will support you through everything. Trust me, I know. I have been through two shitty ass divorces. I have been through two miscarriages, a hysterectomy, a life death situation after my hysterectomy where I almost died, so they had to give me another surgery. I have been through the best marriage of my whole entire life, which is Comix Dad. And I can tell you this, life gets better and better as you go, and you just live it to the best that you can. And you never forget that the hardest shit that you go through in the end will turn out to be the most best choices you ever made because it's going to teach you about life and who you are as a person. So I am saying this. Does not matter what you've been through, does not matter how hard life is. We are all here to love and support you. We are all here to hear you out. If you got something to say, bring it on. We'll listen and we'll laugh or cry. Whatever you need us to do, we're here for you. If you want to, if you want to donate to the channel, which I never ask for money, I never will, but I do appreciate your hard-earned money. If you ever wanted to, you don't have to. Like I said, everybody works their asses off. Trust me, I know I'm one of the people. I work my tail off every week. I would never ask for any donations, but if you ever want to donate, there is a link for my PayPal on my account. You can click on that and donate if you want to. If you don't want to, it's fine. Like I said, we are all here to be a family, a community, and a support system for one another. I love all of you. You guys are awesome. I'm so glad I'm part of all this with you guys. I will try to be streaming sometime this week when I have a chance. I have a work schedule like crazy. I have Comics Dad doing dance with our daughter. He has we have actually a cafe, couple cafe on Thursday. So on Thursday you're gonna see me and Comics Dad together on his channel. So I'll probably stream either Friday night or Saturday night depending on our time frames and everything. But We will be on there on Thursday together, be me and him talking and bullshitting like we always do. But we love you guys so much. I appreciate everything you guys have done for me and been there for me, and a great support system that you are. Let's keep pushing that support system out to everybody. Let's show that we're here. That let's share our channel. Anybody wants to share my channel, anybody, please share the link to anybody you know. Let them know that we're here to love and support everybody, and we're here to be there for everyone. So if you want to share it, go right ahead and let everybody know that no matter what you've been through, come on in, come bullshit, come laugh, come be stupid. I'm being stupid. I don't care. And let's have fun with the Jersey accent. Because John sure the fuck loves it. And he loves doing the whole fucking bird thing on me. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. Thank you guys for being out here. Um, like I said, I'll see you guys on Thursday with Comics Dad on our couples cafe. We'll have our coffees. I love you guys. I'm out of here. Time to go to bed because I got work in the morning. Peace out. Love you. Stay classy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you guys.